Okay,
cost
let's
Congress
get
2
to a bit
seats.
of, I hate to say it, it's going to put you to sleep, a bit of psephology. Just analyze the election results so far. Let's start with Haryana. I don't know, we have a set of graphics which does a bit of analysis. So now this is the interesting part. Haryana votes versus seats disconnect. BJP had a narrow win in votes, but a large win in seats. If you look at BJP, it got 39.9% of the votes. The Congress got 39.3%. That's a lead of 0.6%. But they had an 11-seat advantage. That's 30% more seats. So 0.6% vote, even by psephological standards, to give you 30% increase in seats is most unusual. It's a very lucky twist for the BJP. There are a few other interesting benefits from the system. Wonderful British inherited first past the post. There was a twist in votes. The Congress won its seats with a much higher percentage votes than the BJP. On average, whenever they won a seat, they won it by 49%, and actually 49 point something, and the BJP won their seats with only 48. There's 47 point something. So you'd think, who's the winner? Clearly Congress, but no, BJP, because it won by narrow margins, but it won. It was lucky to have many seats. It won by narrow margins with a low percentage vote. Moving on to a couple of other, the Congress loses in a strange skew of votes versus, no, one second, are we doing this one or the earlier one? Okay, we'll go with this. Between 2019 Lok Sabha and 2024 Lok Sabha, there was a decline, a swing against the BJP in Haryana of 12%, 11.9. Since 2024, they have not done better. The swing is worse than in the 2024 Lok Sabha election. Another minus 6.2. So they are minus 18% since 2019 Lok Sabha. Many people feel, okay, they got 5-5 in the Lok Sabha, 5 seats each with the Congress, and now they've got a majority. But actually the votes went down. There was a swing away from the BJP in the Lok Sabha. And there was one further one, the Congress loses in a strange skew again of votes versus seat. In the central area, just look at that. Congress votes were 5% above the BJP. But if you look to the right, they got only 20 seats each. No lead. 5% in higher votes in those 40 seats, but the seats split evenly, 20-20. In the other parts of Haryana, north and south, the BJP had 5% above the Congress, but the BJP got many more seats than the Congress, 28-17. So 2020 in the central, despite a 5% higher vote for the Congress, but when the BJP got a higher vote than the Congress, it got 28-11. First past the post. The only thing worse than first past the post is the American Electoral College was. Now let's move on to Jammu and Kashmir. Sorry, if you don't fall asleep. This is what we spend our life doing, you know, these sort of...
We have a different take on this, as you know, we can get into that.
I think we'll skip that. No, we certainly will have after this. The National Congress and the Congress votes fell sharply in 2024 versus the 10 years earlier. NC Congress down 12% in Jammu. 12%, that's a huge drop. 3% went to the BJP and 9% to others. So the Congress NC were harmed a lot by others eating. Other parties' votes went up sharply, and independents. So smaller parties ate into the Congress and NC vote in Jammu. Moving on to another, in Kashmir, the PDP votes absolutely plummeted. If you look at the last assembly versus this one, the PDP vote went down 14%. And that was 12% went to others, again, smaller parties. Even in the Kashmir Valley, other smaller parties did well. 3% went to the BJP and actually 1% down to the Congress. So 12 plus 3, 15, and down 1% to the Congress and NC. So that 14 is quite almost an obliteration of a party dropping so much. But things happen in politics, you can always bounce back.